Well guys, back at it again. So, this video, probably wondering why there's a step stool, there's some tools, stuff over there. Well, what I like to do, and the reason I do this because I don't trust this company, and I'm going to show you why. So, I like to pretend I'm camping here, you know, in the driveway. Put the slides out, you know, then I like to pretend I'm going, leaving, put the slides in, you know, stuff like that. Well, so I do my usual, you know, camping and tested everything, you know. So I said, all right, time to put the slides in. Well, guess what with this POS trailer? So I try to put this slide in. Let me, I'll hit the switch for you right here. Bam. So I'm going to go in. Watch this. Check this out. Let me back the camera up. Look at that. So that side gets kinked like it's grabbing something. And this side starts going in. Then we'll go back out here. Hold on, give it a sec. Alright. So now it's back out. So the slide is not going back in. So for you guys, if you're in this video is... I'm going to try to show you how to fix a problem. Now, you know, if you guys have slides that aren't coming in, I can't say this is going to fix it, but I will help. So if you guys want to manually override it, for me, in my situation, it did not work. So I manually overrided the switch. If you're in your bathroom, you got two drawers here. Pull this top drawer out, and that's the Lippert motor right there. Now, or a computer, the board, whatever you want to call it. Now to manually override, there's a button. See where that arrow, let me zoom in for you guys. There's an arrow, and you can see the arrow, and it says hold it 6 times. Well, that does not work by holding it 6 times. That button in there, you're going to click it with the little pick 7 times. Then on the 7th time, you're going to hold it. The lights will be flashing like all crazy. Then you can put the slide in. That will manually override like the power and all that stuff. So in my situation, it did not work. So, but if you guys are wondering where the manual override is, it is right there under this thing. Now, my situation, I'll show you what I found. We'll go out here and show you this. But this is why I test this stuff, guys, just because I don't trust this company. This company is just, man, Eclipse. I really hope. Actually, I don't even have to hope. I'm sure they'll go out of business because their stuff is just such junk. Now, and this is what I'm going to say. Well, maybe you guys are going to say, well, Eddie, this slide is not Eclipse. You're right. This slide is Lippert. But Lippert did not put this together. Look at this. So I was looking, checking the motors, and I pulled this back right here. And I see, I don't know if you guys can see this, I see these 2 wires just sitting here, dangling. See this? They're not, let me see if I can get in there. These wires are not even connected, guys. Look at this. Here, I'll pull it out with my finger for you. Look at these wires. See them right there? They're just sitting there like they're torn. My first complaint is, why in the hell, if you guys put this together, would you have exposed wiring? Like Eclipse, when you guys put this together, why wouldn't you wrap them, seal them, you know, make sure this doesn't catch like on that screw that's right there and maybe get pulled out? Like, how stupid is this company? I mean, Eclipse, you know, you guys are, your techs over there, you guys are like a bunch of morons. I mean, I'm sorry to say it, but it's incredible how dumb some of the stuff you guys do and build like quality. So I have Eclipse, I keep calling them, they say they're closed, and I'm making this video, it's like 1 o'clock right now in the afternoon. You can tell, look at the sun's right above me. And they saying they're closed, they're no help. The dealer, I will give it to them, they helped a lot. They, you know, try to diagnose it, help me with everything I can do. They couldn't do anything. Lippert couldn't do anything. Pretty much, guys, if your slide is stuck open, you're kind of screwed. These companies will not help you. You kind of got to do it on your own. And so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to pull this seal off right here, pop these 2 rivets off, get in there, and I'm going to connect those wires back to, you know, wherever they go to see if that can fix the problem. But I got to say, guys, if you are not handyman, I would not. It is hot too, and it's like 90 degrees today. But if you're not handyman or know too much, I would not purchase one of these trailers. And if you do purchase one of these trailers, I would make sure you are close to your dealership so you can just leave it there and say, here, fix this thing, because it's nothing but problems. But some good news, we got some of the tint coming soon, And I'm going to put my sun blockers, that like foil thing over there to block it completely out. So we're going to try that for the air conditioning. But I am going to take this in to get service. So I take this for all my stuff, my trailer stuff. I take it to Webb's RV. Webb's RV is my go-to place in Lakeside. The owner there, John, and everybody over there is very, very, very intelligent. They take care of you. But one thing about him, he said, so Eddie, if it is Eclipse, I will not warranty it. So he's pretty much saying that, you know, Eclipse sucks their warranty. They don't pay. They're horrible, which I don't blame the guy. You know, I mean, just from dealing with them, I mean, they're not too intelligent, and they don't really know much, you know, about anything when you talk to them. But luckily for me, the awning, like, they're going to do this LED strip. I don't like how this LED strip's all, like, cockeyed. It's not even straight. Look at that. He's going to warranty that out for me. We're warranting out the lights. The lights are, like, faded, but this is Dometic. And he's also, I found out, the front AC in here is not even working, so he's going to warranty out the front AC, and now the slide's not working. So that's Lippert and Dometic. So thank goodness, Eclipse, you don't have a lot of stuff in here because nobody wants to deal with you if you're watching this video. And well, I guess let's start pulling that apart and see what happens. And then I've had some of you guys DM me, even recently. One of you guys said, Eddie, I just bought an Attitude trailer. I'm trying to keep it, you know, nice, but I walked inside, it was like 90 degrees. You know, man, if you don't have a garage, you're kind of screwed. Just because, I mean, that's why I got to get a garage for this thing, because the sun is just going to bake everything. That's why I got the windows, so that's why if you guys are wondering what the fan's for. So I got these windows open, so the heat is just not sitting here, you know, baking everything inside. I got this window open. This, you know, it doesn't have to be open. You know, you can shut the door. Some of you guys don't have access to it. Just close the door. Crack your vents. You know, heat rises, so get the heat out if you can. But it's still, I mean, look. It's still 88 degrees in this trailer right now. So that's still pretty damn hot. Now, what I like to do also, until the garage is done with this thing, I like to usually put a bucket of water. I put 2 5-gallon buckets of water here, and then I will put another 5-gallon bucket of water in the bathroom and leave this door open, just because the humidity and the moisture will keep the wood, you know, nice, protected. It will hopefully, you know, because I've seen some where the wood starts cracking because it gets so hot. So a little moisture helps. So I'd keep 2 buckets and 1 in there. It will help you guys. But I mean, trying to keep the heat out, guys. If it's sitting in the sun, it's literally impossible. Your only option is to, you know, put it in a garage, or you can buy a cover. I don't, you know, cover. The only thing that sucks about a cover, number 1, they're a nightmare to put on, and number 2, it's hard to get in and out of. But the cover's not going to keep a lot of the heat out either. The cover is just going to protect it from the sun baking it, but it's still going to get hot, unfortunately. I'm actually really close, or thinking about bringing the toy hauler in here. The problem is if I bring it in here, it's going to be really tight because, you know, we're pretty much kind of out of room here. But, you know, it's nice. I mean, look, we got the AC on, 85 outside, 74 in here. But the trailer will, you know, if I do bring it in, I'll have to put, because I can't fit it with all this stuff. So, you know, it would probably, the back of the trailer would probably stop, you know, right here. And it would take this whole thing up. But it will sit in here, and it will be nice, cool in the AC. If it was going to be, you know, like 90 degrees, like when summer starts, really starts, you know, June, July, August, where it's 90 every single day, and if my garage is not up yet, I'm gonna pull it in here, just because every day taking that beating, it's gonna be no good. So that's, and all you guys say, well, how does your truck stay so clean? Well, it sits in here and doesn't see any sun. It sits in here in a temperature controlled garage, and, you know, it doesn't see sun. So this thing doesn't, the only time this thing sees 90 degrees is if I take it and go to the river. But now what I'm gonna do for you guys is I'm gonna pull off that slide, or that not the slide, that section, and let's just see what's behind there and see if I connect those 2 wires, if it fixes it or not. All right, guys, we've pulled all of the screws, all the rivets out. Now, if you guys have one of these little plastic tools, I would highly get one of these. Don't use like a flathead or something, because you might scratch it. And just try to get in between here. I kind of need 2 hands for this, guys, to grab on, but try to get in between here and just bust this like glue. All is like a seal, and this whole thing should come off. So give me 1 sec and we'll see what happens. Okay, guys, so we got this loose, but I started thinking, I pulled the rubber seal off, and I'm thinking, well, even when I get this off, how in the hell are you supposed to get way you know, back into here, because I see, it's probably gonna be impossible on camera, but where this purple wire is right here, that's sitting here, I see the other end of it right in there. So I'm thinking, well, wait a minute, even if I take this off, how in the hell am I supposed to get back there? You know, that's a good question right there. Quick question, or a very interesting question. But so I don't know. I'm not sure about this, guys. I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna have to do a little more homework and research before I get in this, because I do know that the two motors, they are right up there, but I don't know. You know, I'm not really sure how to even get to that. So I'm gonna do some more research, hold off on this project for now, so I don't jack anything up even more. But at least we got, you know, to see what's going on in there. But if you guys are having problems, well, you know where your main master switch is now. It's right in there. So we're gonna do some homework and see what we got going on in here. Well, guys, did some research, and it's not that easy. When you pop that off, you still cannot get your hand back in there. You have to, the easiest way everybody's saying, and people I've talked to said, you have to actually get the slide in, push it in, and you get to it from the inside. I'm not really sure how to do that, but I'm gonna do some more homework on it. But the good thing is, I did call John at Webb's RV. It's all warranted, so he said, dude, just don't even play with it, bring it down. I'll take care of your air conditioning. I'll take care of the awning, take care of the slide. They're gonna take care of everything for me, all under warranty. So, and John is pretty much the only, you know, his company, they're the only people I trust working on my stuff. And also, shout out to Greg. Thank you, Greg, sending me the Dirty Way. If you guys are interested in his clothing, go to the Dirty Way. I think it's dirtyway.com. That's all I got today, guys, trying to fix that. Just, it's like a problem after a problem after a problem. I would, if you guys, and there's some people out there that are like, well, Eddie, I love the attitude, I love the layout, I love the TVs, I love how everything is. What I would do then is get one probably a year or a couple of years old, where somebody's already fixed all the bugs, you know, got it all out of it. But the problem is, like, the problem that I was finding, and I was finding 2018s and 19s, you know, going for the same price as these 2020s. So that's why I went with brand new. But I mean, or get a brand new, you're gonna probably deal with this stuff, and you know, it is what it is, guys. So Eclipse, well, I think you guys are probably gonna go out of business if you keep up quality like this, man. But that's all I got for you guys. Sorry I couldn't fix it, you know, or help you with anything, how to fix a slide, but you know where your computer is for that front slide. So if you have any problems, look under there. But thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to click subscribe. Peace. Yeah.